Hello, my name is Mars, and welcome to Beacon Pines. This is a cute and spooky choose your own adventure visual novel where you uh, affect the story by plugging words into a magical storybook. Um, feel like I say this about every game I play on this channel, but this game has been in my backlog for quite a while. I'm not kidding when I say this. This is a game I considered let's playing the f- when I first started this channel, like a year and a half ago. And I still haven't played it. There was just always something I wanted to play a little bit more. But now it's almost October. I'm in a spooky mood, and the vibes of this game seem very promising for an autumnal journey. Yeah, it's gonna bring us right to the storybook. Oh, space.
Dear reader, allow me to introduce you to my book.
Alright, I feel like I can turn the audio on a little higher.
Though it might at first appear like many books you've come across, it is far from ordinary. You may, therefore, have some misunderstandings about its nature. The story that awaits you has not been fully told. In fact, its conclusion is not yet known, even to myself. It is in that way that my book is special. It is in that way that you are special.
Yeah, so we're playing as the reader of this book as well as the protagonist.
Without you, there is no story. Chapter 1. Normal isn't what it used to be. This is a story about change. Nestled in a shallow valley is the town of Beacon Pines. Far from the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, a young boy walks alone at dawn.
Look at him,
His
so
name is
cute.
Luka VanHorn, and like you, dear reader, he's here for a reason.
Luka VanHorn. Here we go, into the book. Alright, there's Luka. He is quite small. Are we gonna dig up this grave? Luka, how could you? How could you? Hey, Dad. Oh no, we're just talking to the grave. How are things going? Today's the first day of summer vacation. I start middle school next year, I guess. I was 6 years old when you died, and it's been 6 years now, so we're 12. From here on out, you'll have been gone longer than you were here. It feels like that should mean something. Mom always said that this tree was your favorite spot in the world. Me too. Hey, Luka. I knew I'd find you here.
Rolo was Luka's closest friend. He possessed many fine qualities, but subtlety was not one of them.
Well, after I banged on your door till your gran answered, and after I checked the pond, and climbed up to the treehouse, then I knew I'd find you here.
Rolo finally noticed the tears swelling in his friend's eyes, and the flowers on the grave.
Oh, yeah, right. You and your mom always did this on your dad's birthday. Yeah. I didn't know if you were going to keep doing it now that your mom's gone too. Oh no, we're an orphan. She's not gone. She's just missing. Oh. Sorry, I meant to say since she went missing. Sorry, I'm still a little sick after last week, but it is not as bad as it has been. She's gonna come back, Rolo. Of course she is. Okay, Dad. See you next time. I think I'm ready to get out of here. Sure, lead the way. Come on, Rolo. Oh. Yay, let's traipse through the dandelions. Tickle. Find a charm. We have a charm, tickle. So that's one of the words we're going to be able to put into the book to affect endings.
I had a good feeling about you from the moment you opened my book. That charm is a very special thing. Very special indeed. Keep hold of it for now. Its purpose will reveal itself soon enough.
I wonder how many things we're actually going to be able to tickle. Oh my god, that's so cute. Alright, I'm going to stop torturing you now, Luka. But oh my god. Delightful. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The whole reason I was looking for you. I was wondering if you'd ever get to that. I found the perfect way to start our summer. How's that?
Rolo looked to the side suspiciously.
Not here. They might be watching. They who? Shh, not so loud. We need to do this in a secure location. Mission control. Alright, I just have to tell Gran and then we can head out. What are you gonna tell her? I don't know. I'll think of something. If it's all the same to you, I'll meet you at the welcome sign. Your Gran still kind of wigs me out. I don't do well with new people. She moved in like half a year ago. Just meet me at the sign when you're done. Suit yourself. I won't be long. Tell Gran before heading out with Rolo. That's our objective. Okay. Is there anything we can interact with around here? Ooh, we can just jump by clicking space. I'm clicking space by the bush and I'm like rustling it. I'm not jumping when I'm near the bush. Weird. I just want to see what is interactable, like the dandelions were. Huh. Alright, there are the dandelions again.
Luka knew that if he left without telling Gran, it would be trouble.
Okay, we'll go then.
Dear reader, forgive me for this interlude. Remember that charm you found in the dandelion patch? There are more of those special charms to discover throughout Beacon Pines. They've been known to reveal themselves to those who are willing. Some of them can be found in this very house.
Ooh.
Just some dusty knickknacks.
Okay. So let's interact with everything that's interactable.
Since Gran had moved in, the house was more peaceful, more orderly, and more covered in flowery fabric.
And of course, there are probably going to be ways that we can interact with the world just by, like, moving through it, as we saw with the dandelions, not just by clicking space to interact.
Gran had already lit the fire. She kept a warm house, as if by grandmotherly obligation.
Ponder. Okay. Look at him sliding off the sofa.
One of his father's old stethoscopes.
Oh, his father was a doctor?
Luka had spent countless hours listening to anything and everything with it. Not for years, though.
Let's pick it up and listen to stuff. No. Listen would be a great word. A great charm, I should say. Let's see. Where would Gran be? Not in this room.
An array of prepared meals crowded the refrigerator, each labeled with the day of the week.
Alright. We can turn the sink water on. Waste water. That should be a charm.
The only piece of furniture Gran had brought when she moved in was an old hutch.
Let me take this hat and put it on. Oh, bread.
A pair of dull scissors, a broken can opener, a mostly empty bottle of glue, and some loose string.
Junk. Oh, we get nouns too. I assumed that they would all be verbs, like things we could do. I'll leave that on. I'll be naughty. How about it?
My, this is quite exciting. I am now certain that you are the one I've been waiting for all these years.
Because I'm going everywhere.
You'll recall I was a bit coy regarding the use of charms earlier.
Oh, there's Gran. I wanted to go upstairs, though.
Excuse me. I tend to have a flair for the dramatic. You are about to encounter your first turning point.
Oh boy.
There are certain times in this tale when everything hinges on a single word. Step forth, dear reader.
No, I need to find more charms inside.
I suppose there's no reason to rush things. Gran will be waiting when you return.
There was another room.
Luka paused at his parents' bedroom door. He just wasn't ready to go in yet.
Yeah. Poor kid.
Gran had commandeered the upstairs closet when she moved in. Some things need shelter from a young boy's mischief, she said.
Hide. Oh.
Gran's bed was undisturbed. Luka didn't mind that she had a habit of falling asleep in front of the fireplace. It meant that he could read late into the night.
Aw, he's a reader. He's a kid who likes to read. I was like that.
Gran's moving in meant that most of Luka's things had been crammed in the corner. Luka was somewhat annoyed by the situation. Luka tossed on his favorite old sweater.
Yay!
Even though it was the first day of summer, a chill still hung in the air.
Chill. Alright. Anything else around? We already got 5 charms. Ooh. We only have 1 noun charm. Junk. So my guess is that the turning point is not going to require it. That sink is still on. Let's turn that off. We know we're a good kid now. We like to read. We're not gonna be wasteful and make things difficult for Gran.
A sturdy old wheelbarrow.
Flowers?
Young Luka would spend hours hiding in the bushes, waiting for a chance to jump out and startle his mother. She always enjoyed humoring him by feigning terror. A beginner's guide to gardening laid open on the bench.
Are you a beginner to gardening, Gran? You're like, oh, I inherited this house with a huge garden, so now I gotta learn how to do it. I don't envy you. I'm terrible with plants. Hey, Gran, I'm gonna go hang with Rolo for the day. See you later. Hold up now. Where are you and Rolo headed exactly? Oh, nowhere special.
The less Gran knew, the better for everyone involved.
We were just gonna go ponder, hide, or chill. I mean, is there a right answer here? Do I want to go with the one that obviously fits the sentence the best? Chill? What would we do if we told Gran that we're gonna hide or ponder with our friend? I'm gonna go ponder with my friend. Let's do the boring option first. I've heard that this game really kind of encourages you to go back and try different options and replay it to like get the whole story. So let's be boring to start. I know that's no fun, but we're gonna go chill for the day. I don't want to weird Gran out.
We were just gonna go chill for the day.
We were just gonna go chill for the day.
Best lies are built on truth.
You boys are always in a hurry to do nothing. We stick to what we're good at. We'll make sure you're done chilling in time for supper.
Easy. Impressive. You've managed to navigate your first turning point without too much of a mess. That is the power of charms. A single word can change everything. I think it's time to introduce you to the Chronicle.
Ooh.
The Chronicle is a record of the decisions you've made.
Okay.
You can see the turning point, which has been revealed. At any time, you can use the Chronicle to go back and invoke different charms, creating new branches.
Okay.
Luckily for us, this is the one and only turning point where the charms won't dramatically alter fate. It's the perfect opportunity to experiment with rewriting things.
Oh, okay. So we can go back and do it right now. A grand jury. We were just gonna go hide for the day.
We were just gonna go hide for the day.
We don't want other people around bothering us. We were just gonna go hide for the day. Hide.
Traditionally, when one is trying to hide something, they avoid literally using the word hide.
Yeah, I guess Rolo bet some other kids that we could beat him at hide and seek. Aren't you a little old for that? It's not like there's much else to do around here. Well, make sure you boys are done playing your little game in time for supper.
All's well that ends well.
Okay. And what is back? Oh, that's just like resume the story. I see. And let's see what happens if we say we're gonna ponder.
We were just gonna go ponder for the day.
Such a weird phrase. Oh, really? What were you guys going to ponder on such a lovely day exactly?
This was Luka's chance to sell his alibi.
You know, big stuff, small stuff, medium, mostly medium pondering. Well, make sure you don't overburden yourself with a preponderance of pondering. Huh? Oh, forget it. Off with you now. Okay. She seemed to like that answer, so we can just leave it as it is. Is this kind of... It's kind of reminiscent, you know what this makes me think of like the first Life is Strange, which had that time rewinding mechanic, so you could always see what the immediate consequences of your actions were going to be, and for every option you picked. And then once you saw that, like you still couldn't tell what was going to happen a chapter later because of what you just said, but you could see like how the characters around you would immediately react to how you answered their question and stuff like that, what you did. So this kind of gives us a similar opportunity to try a lot of different things. Cool. Oh, and Luka. You and Rolo stay out of trouble. I know. Get into trouble with Rolo. Oh, this is adorable so far. I love how he, like, leaps and bounds when he's outside, but now we're in the house. He just walks politely. Such a sweet kid. Sweet, good kid. Come on. Whoa! Dang it, Rolo.
For a town that saw few visitors, the welcome was perhaps more grand than necessary. The road leading to Beacon Pines was long and uninspiring, a sort of natural barrier for the impatient.
Like a natural edge to our world that gamers will really appreciate. You know the drill. Don't let anyone discover our secret path. Back into it slowly.
Chapter 2. Welcome to Beacon Pines. For many years, this valley had been a small mining outpost. It wasn't until Sharper Valentine built his fertilizer company
Sharper
that Beacon Pines
Valentine.
was established.
What a name.
Over the next 30 years, the town had grown and prospered until the foul harvest and his sudden death. In the 6 years since, everyone was simply trying to get by.
6 years since his death? Sharper Valentine wasn't our father. Our last name is, oh god, I forget. VanHorn. Our last name is VanHorn, but our father died the same year as the Sharper Valentine fellow. Interesting. Let's talk to all these people. Or maybe not. Sorry, young Mr. VanHorn. Can't talk now. Very busy with preparations.
Mayor Augustus Valentine was not busy.
Oh, sorry, Gus. How many times do I... It's Mayor Valen...
Flustered, Gus instinctively loosened his tie.
Keep up the good work. I must briefly attend to a concerned citizen. Huh? It's nothing. Keep at it. Alright, what can the mayor of Beacon Pines do for you today? Oh, just saying hi, I guess. Well, good day to you too, young Mr. VanHorn. Hey, Mr. Kerr. Hey there, pal.
William Kerr was the CEO of Perennial Harvest Company. He had become a fixture around town over the past few years. After the failing of Valentine fertilizer, the town was hungry to welcome a new source of employment.
Excited for the big festival? Oh, sure. Come now, when I was your age, there was nothing more exciting than a town festival. The food, the music, the dancing. Sounds pretty alright. You're gosh dang right it is. I'm looking forward to letting off some steam myself. How are you supposed to voice a hyena? I don't know how to do it without making it sound how a hyena would sound if he's not laughing all the time, and I certainly do not want to do that. Make sure to invite all of your little friends. I couldn't keep Rolo away if I tried. Excellent. Sorry, Luka, I've got to get back to the proverbial grindstone. Our harvest awaits and all that. Oh, no. The left side's a little low. Okay. Oh. I can do something here. Am I gonna get a charm from that? No. No. Oh, look at that little bunny person on the right. Further to the right, there's a red panda person. Hold on, I'm gonna go talk to them. No, red panda, red panda. Hi. Mr. VanHorn, do you have a moment? It's just Luka. Golly, I'm sorry. It's my first week of perennial harvest.
He pulled a pen from the pocket of his sweater vest and began to frantically jot something down on a clipboard.
Wonderful. It won't happen again. If we are going to be on a first-name basis, then you can call me Pete. Pete, you're on a first-name basis with Luka because he's the child. Oh, nice to meet you, Pete. Sorry, what are you writing? Oh, just documenting. Gosh, it's exciting to be a part of something so darn special. You know, it's just not about new fountains of phone booths. We're gonna change the world. And it all starts here in Beacon Pines. Isn't that amazing? Uh-huh. Anyway, I better get... Oh, that reminds me. We'd love to hear your thoughts. My thoughts? You bet. If we're gonna change this town, we need to get every detail right. That sounds intense. Haha. Changing the world is intense. So what do you say? Could you answer a few questions? Well, I guess if it's quick. Wonderful. Open to answering a few quick questions. One down. See, it's not that hard, is it? Oh, okay, we're going already. Question 2. What is something you love about Beacon Pines? I've never really thought about it before. Perfect. It's the only place I've lived. See, that wasn't so painful.
He stopped scribbling and glanced up from the clipboard.
Was it? I guess not. Huzzah! Our first 3 questions answered in record time. Are you literally writing down everything? Thank you so much for your time. I need to process these answers. We can save the rest of your thoughts for later. Okay. Our harvest awaits. Alright. Okay, now we'll talk to you, cute bunny. Come on, Andy, grab his wallet. I'm sorry, Icky, I can't. Do it or we pound ya. Yup. Yeah, but my mom said... Yeah, but, if I had a nickel for every yeah, but, I'd be the freaking king of nickels. Ain't that right, Tish? Yep. Mean. Mean kids. Being mean to that cute little bunny. Zzz. Hey, Mr. Sinclair.
Mr. Sinclair continued snoring and lifted one eyelid just enough to see who it was, a tactic he often used to avoid undesirable conversation.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Sinclair. Don't you see I'm sleeping, boy? How's the napping today? Crummy as always. Used to have a perfectly nice view from here. Till perennial harvest put that monstrosity of a building in the way. Why don't you just move your chair a bit? Why should I be the one that moves? If it's a showdown they want, I ain't gonna be the one who blinks. I don't think they care where you sleep. Alright, we're going to the tree house. It's probably everything we can do here. How long do I gotta wait here until I get a charm? Luka does look very, very cool like that. I don't think we're gonna get anything from that, unless the game decides to be really mean about it. Old Pickler's Pond. Mission control. Authorized personnel only. Alright, that's where we need to go, but let's talk to this fisherman first. Hey, Jetson. Is the line playing any tunes today? No bites this morning, I'm afraid. Come to think of it, I can't remember the last time I reeled one in. But hey, it was never about the catch. This is where I come to think. Yeah, that's what my dad used to do here. That reminds me. If you ever want his chair back, I've taken to standing recently. Keeps me from falling asleep at the reel. If you don't mind, I think it should stay. Not at all. An empty chair makes for a great listener.
Whenever Luka saw his dad's chair by the pond, it reminded him of the days they'd pack up a couple of sandwiches and fish until sundown.
Ooh, flashback. Oh, even tinier, even cuter Luka.
Luka opened the tackle box and picked the perfect bait.
Tickle or junk? Tickle?
Luka gently baited a feather onto the hook.
Oh.
Good for skimming the surface.
And what do we get here?
A shoestring to the hook. What fish could resist a nice shoestring?
I think those are both kind of bad, but I've seen people use feathers more often.
Good for skimming the surface.
That's cute. Hi, Dad. Give it a good cast now. You'll have to reel it in a bit faster, or your catch will lose interest. Huh.
Luka tied a shoe. What fish could resist?
Shoestring? Is this like a fishing mini game? I hate these. For the record, I don't know why every game needs one, but fine. Where do you think the other one is? Hard to say. Sometimes things drift away. That's not fair. No, it's not. Well, wherever it is, I hope that other boot at least has a sock to keep it company. Oh. Okay, that's how we leave the memory. Okay, and we can go back into the memory. And let's see, how many things can we get?
Luka tied a shoe. What fish could...
Alright. Let's see how many things we can catch. At least it's not a hard fishing game. Like, it's just the boot again. Oh, I caught something with the shoelace. That's why there was a check mark next to it.
Luka gently baited.
So now let's see what we get with the feather. probably not a fish, I would assume. But yeah, the worst thing for a fishing game to be is both boring and hard. So at least this is just kind of chill. We'll all be switched. It's your old rubber ducky. You were just a little drooling ball of fur when you lost that. Cried for days. I told you to turn up. What do you say we head out and find some more?
Luka gently good for skin.
Okay. I feel like there's not much more we can do there. Keep out.
The boys had a good thing going. As long as they kept old Jeff happy, they had an endless source of precious materials to add to the treehouse.
Where are you, Rolo? Are you in the treehouse? That would make sense. So that's what the sunglasses means. It's just a place where you're gonna sit and chill for a bit. It might give you a charm, it might not. This one looks like it's a knot. Okay.
On certain nights, when the clouds were just right, the boys could tune into strange patterns of static. Rolo thinks it's aliens. He always thinks it's aliens. After Luka's father had passed, Rolo became obsessed with them building their own Hank atomic star scraper. It was some time before Luka realized it was Rolo's way of keeping him occupied.
Yeah, that's a good friend you have, Luka.
Luka's winter coat decommissioned for the summer. With the cold holding out longer than usual, he reconsidered its usefulness.
Yep. Oop. Oh, that's how we get out here. Anything to do out here?
Luka looked up at the satellite dish. Rolo nearly killed himself putting that up into the tree.
Pull.
While it didn't turn the radio into an interstellar communicator, as he'd hoped, it did at least boost the signal enough to overhear truckers one town over.
Alright, let's talk to Rolo. Okay, what's this top secret plan to start our summer? So you know the abandoned warehouse by my place? The old Valentine building? Yeah, well it isn't abandoned. What makes you think that? Get this. Last night it was glowing. Glowing? Are you sure? Kinda. That place has been empty since the foul harvest? Yeah. Who would even want to poke around that place? We would, Rolo. We would. Wait. It's just a busted old warehouse. I just mean we could do some research at the library. You want to actually go to the warehouse? What do you expect to find? Answers. My mom's out there somewhere, and it seems like everyone wants to pretend that she's gone for good. You don't have to come, Rolo, if you don't want to. Luka, remember that time I sort of accidentally burned down the chicken coop? And you jumped in and said it was your fault before my paw throttled me? This is a flaming chicken coop sort of deal. I've got your back. Thanks, Rolo. Now that I think about it, poking around a decrepit fertilizer warehouse is exactly how I want to spend the first day of summer. It's gonna stink in there. Let's go! Alright. Saved a minute ago. Okay. So, hold on. And if we go down... Okay, it's still safe 404, but I'm sure we're okay. I think I'm gonna end it here. Hopefully it's saved after the conversation. If not, it's fine. But yeah, I'm getting this up a little late today. I wanted to get up and record first thing in the morning before work, but I overslept. Still some sick left in me, but yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It is adorable. What a cute main character this kid is. Oh my goodness. That walking through the dandelions and sneezing. What a great way to introduce the charm system. I'm very enamored by it so far. So, Until next time, I have been Mars, and I'll be back with more Beacon Pines.